Close attention, this part is the challenging part of today's lesson. What we just went over was point, slope, form. This is going to help you tonight. I'm recording it for you so you can use it tonight on the homework. Because this is what y'all going to have to do tonight. What we just did on that assignment, and don't worry, I'm going to go back and I'm going to help you out with the first four. And then I'm going to turn y'all loose to get the rest of them done. What you just did is they gave us a point and they gave us our slope, right? Right on time. Catch this, Christine. Watch. Hold on. They gave you the point, we gave you the slope, right? So we already know that we got to put that in point slope form. This was my X1, that's my Y1, right? And then y'all just put it in point slope form, right? What we doing now is they're going to ask you to convert from point slope form to slope intercept form. Remember, you just finished doing slope intercept form. So the way that you convert it, and don't worry, I'm going to show it to you, and then we're going to do a couple on that sheet we just did, is you take this equation, and I'm going to slide it over here, right? This is what you got to do. Catch it so y'all know what to do. You got to distribute the slope. Take the slope, Correa, and distribute it. So that 4/1 slope that you had, you got to distribute it to that x value. When you distribute that, it becomes 4x, and then 4 times positive 3 becomes positive 12. Double negatives turn positive. So now on the right side is 4x plus 12, but over here, on the left side, this is where you start to convert it back into y-intercept form. That 7 that you had, that was your y1. Add 7 on both sides so the 7s can cancel. When those 7s cancel, Mike, you now only got your y. Over here, remember you subtract the 7 from the y-intercept. You keep your slope of 4x, and then 12 plus 7 is 19. You just went from point slope form to slope intercept form. Now, those worksheets that y'all just had, right? Wait, pause. Any questions?
You lost the whole thing.
I don't really get it.
You lost the whole thing.
You don't get it until you get the
You don't get it?
Yeah, I don't get it.
We're going to try it. All right, I'm glad y'all said that. Now, let's go to the sheet and try it. We're going to use your answers.
Where?
So, everybody slide to number 1. Now, remember, we back on our sheet of there. Ladies, y'all didn't have any questions on that, right?
I think you can take out the 4.
What's the problem of there? I know it's not all of that over a pencil. We moving forward.
Take out the 4.
All right, look here. Let me do this in another color. Now, remember I told you to save space, right?
Yeah.
Did y'all save space?
Yeah.
So, the first exercise, we went and put it in point slope form. Now, we're going to convert it, each question, from point slope back to slope intercept form of there. Yep. It's on the desk, right by the incense, yeah. You might want to catch this. Hold on. Slide. All right. First thing we said we were supposed to do was what?
Take out the 4.
Nope.
Add 4.
We supposed to distribute.
Oh, yeah.
Take that 1 and you're going to distribute it twice.
What?
Wait.
That's on your paper. That from your answer, take the 1 that you put there, distribute it twice. Right? Now that question becomes y minus 4 equals, what's 1 times x?
1 times x?
1x. And then what's 1 times negative 5? Very good. Hold on. Negative 5. Right? Then we do what? There's only one move you make.
Take the 4 out.
Yeah. So if the 4 is negative, to take it out, we're going to have to add it on both sides. The 4's then cancel, leaving me with just y equals
1x.
1x.
9.
Negative 5 plus 4?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. And guess what? Look what we just did.
I
You're
figured it
now in
out.
slope intercept form.
And I wasn't even here for like that.
Hmm?
Because you added the negative 5 plus the 4.
You got to. You got to distribute it. That's how you get the 1x. And that's how you get
It's
your
not, it's not negative.
I don't
It's not
understand
5, it's negative.
Huh?
I don't understand the first one.
We're going to try it again. Try it again over here on the second question. Right? First thing you do is what? So you're going to take this. You're going to take this 2 over 7 distribute twice. Right? What happens then? This becomes y minus negative 9 equals, what's 2 over 7 times x? Just bring them together.
Oh, 8, 9.
Negative 2 over 7x. And then what's 2 over 7 times 0? What's anything times 0?
0.
0. Now, remember this is plus plus, right? This is really a plus 9. So you want to subtract 9 from both sides. Because this is really a plus 9. Double negatives really is plus. Special case. Those cancel.
Y.
You now have what?
Y.
Y equals
2 over 7.
negative 2 over 7x. 0 minus 9.
Negative 9.
Negative 9. There's your second answer. 0 minus 9. Negative 9. Sliding.
30th cousin was born. What? Okay, well, my brother had.
Are y'all following along? Because this is what we're doing tonight. I'm going to have to do both tonight.
And he has sisters. My mom has.
Oh, it's going to be a work session. It's the same thing. Huh? Yeah.
I don't get it.
All right, talk to me. What's the first thing we did? We on number 3 now.
Hey, all kids.
Minus.
We have to.
Make the negative 1 into y.
What did we do in the first one? Look what we did. Thank you, distribute. So take this, distribute it twice. What's that become? Negative 8 times x becomes what?
Negative 8.
Negative 8 what?
X.
Negative 8x. Then what's negative 8 times negative 2?
Negative 16.
No.
You said times.
Negative 8 times negative 2. Huh? Negative 8 times negative 2. Not negative 16.
I said negative 16.
It's not negative 16. 16.
Solid.
Now, remember again, I got these double negatives, so what I'm going to do if it's positive?
Add.
What's the opposite? So you want to subtract 1 from both sides. What happens to your 1s?
Take it out.
They cancel, leaving me with just
Y.
y equals
Negative 8x.
negative 8x. 16 minus 1.
15.
And it's over.
I'm so smart.
No, you're not.
Who said that? I can't see.
How do you get 15? I can't see too.
No.
I still don't get it.
It's only the third question. Keep trying. Coming to you now. What's the first thing we're supposed to do?
You have to distribute
So you're going to take this 0 and distribute it twice, right? What's 0 times x?
0 times x is 0x.
0. Ain't no x. 0. What's 0 times negative 3?
0 times negative 3 is negative 3.
0. right? What do you do with the 3? If it's out, we want to move it, correct? So how? If it's negative, I gotta make it
Positive.
so you add 3 here, add 3 here. What happens to your 3s?
You cross it out.
They cancel, leaving me with just
Y.
y equals, what's 0 plus 3?
3.
We're done. That's it. That's slope intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. There's no slope in that one. It's just y is 3. It's only one way you gonna get it. And on the side talking that I'm hearing, this how y'all don't get it. It's all good though. Sliding gets a little tougher. Come on. What property? What I gotta do with it? What's that called? Distribute. Distribute the 3 twice. 3 times x make. 3 times x make. Tell her again. 3x. 3 times. This is positive 6. What's 3 times 6? 18. Now, look here. Remember, this becomes positive. So now we are y plus 5 equals 3x plus 18. What do I move? Yes. It's about doing what? If it's positive 5, you got to make it. So, subtract 5 from both sides. What happens to the 5s? Leaving me with just y equals 3x 13. Good. It's the same process. You go distribute, do the opposite. You distribute, get the numbers out the parentheses, take that number from the y, either add it or subtract it on both sides, and that's it. Like here, what do I start with? Watch how easy this one is. Look, what do I do? Distribute the negative 5 to and. Good. Now, what's negative 5 times x? Negative 5x. Negative 5 times negative 8.
40.
Talk to her again, Corinne. Good job. 40. Now, you got a 0 here. If it's minus 0, what you doing on both sides? Add 0 on both sides. What happens to the zeros? Leaving me with just equals plus 4.
Just bring it down.
Look, it's getting there a little better.
A little bit.
I want to hear from you on this next one. Are you ready?
No.
I'm coming to y'all 2 for 7 and 8. Which one you want to do, 7 or 8? 7? That means you got 8, Angel. Nikita gonna close us out with 9 and 10. All right? Hold on, let her talk. What do I start off with? Hold on, let her get this, and I'm coming to you for 10.
Distributing.
Number 10.
Distributing.
Distribute what?
X. 7.
To
X.
and.
Negative 1.
So now, what's 7 times x?
7 times X is 7X.
7 times negative 1.
Is.
What's 7 times 1?
7.
What's 7 times negative 1?
Negative 7.
Come on. Now, this double negative is really a positive. So what are you going to do? What's the opposite of positive? So what am I do on both sides? Negative 4 here. Negative 4 there. What happens to the 4s? Leaving me with just y equals 7x. Uh-oh. Negative 7 minus 4. Keep change flip. Negative 7 minus 4. Do it again. Negative 7 minus 4. Keep change flip. Close other way. What kind? Put it together. Thank you. Negative 11.
Oh wait, how did you get 11?
Negative 7 minus 4. Keep change flip. Now they both negative going in at them. Right there. You got the question already written out.
No, I don't. No. I'm done. I quit. I quit, guys.
Bueno, prepárate, hermano.
Yo lo que sé es,
Prepárate.
¿cómo se dice eso?
What do I do here for 7, Angel? 8. Start out doing what? Begins with a D.
X,
And
7.
now, 1/3 times X equal what? Put them together.
7X.
Nope. 1/3 times X. 1/3 X. 1/3 times negative 7. You just put the 7 on top. I know, I help you out with this one. This becomes negative 7 over 3. You just multiply 7 with the 1. And keep the denominator.
Oh, so you were now we have to add the 7
Add 1
and add 1.
and add 1.
Cross out the 1.
These 1, meaning this becomes y equals 1/3 x. What? You can just add 7 over 3 to 1.
8
Well-
over 3.
Well, do this. Remember, the denominator's got to be the same. This is negative 7 over 3. Adding, you can turn 1 into 3 over 3. Think about it. What's 3 divided by 3? All right? So, what's negative 7 plus 3? If you owe somebody $7, you have what? Negative 7. What's my answer? What kind? Good. Oh, negative 7 over 4 over 3. There's your answer.
Wait, I don't really get it.
Yeah, fractions. No, I ain't need too many fractions. Wait till you get good at this. All right, come on. Come on. Yeah. Oh, I got you. Hold on. All right. What I got to start off with? Distribute what? Negative 4 to x and to the good. Remember, you're going to always put this number to both. So now, what's negative 4 times x? What kind? Negative 4x. What's negative 4 times 0? What's anything times 0? Good. Now, if you got a 7 over here, what you going to do to it? If it's negative, you got to do the opposite. So you're going to add 7 here. You're going to add 7 here. You know why you do the opposite?
Wait a second. Did I cancel it out? I did do this.
Tell her this. Look, that's why you do that. So this can cancel. Now you just got y equals what's remaining?
Can I try?
Y equals, what kind?
Negative 4x.
Negative 4x
Plus 0.
plus
7.
7. Keita got this.
Can I try to
Yeah.
Because I don't get anything.
What you can do is, because I'm going to immediately what I'm about to do is print out your homework. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to just be different numbers. Use the video. The first part, you're going to have to convert it into point slope form. You're going to have to use your notes for that. But then you're going to have to use the video to go from point slope to slope intercept. Come on, Emmy, what we doing?
Distribute the 5.5.
Right? So this negative 1 over 5 times x becomes what?
Huh? What?
Negative 1 over 5 times x becomes, put them together,
What happened?
negative 1/5 x. Good. And then remember, negative 1/5 times negative 9. Just multiply these two numbers.
9
I can't hear you.
Good job.
What the heck?
Well,
I'm so confused.
what you mean? Because that's a negative times a negative make a positive. We're going to get into integers in a little bit.
I'm still extremely confused.
Where you lost that? Where you lose that?
Everything.
I kind of understand like regular numbers, but like the fractions.
Fractions throw you off? So that's what we need to practice.
Like the part after
Nine,
distributing.
like what after we distribute the.
Well, when you distribute, it becomes negative 4x and then negative 4 times 0.
And then when you do the plus 7.
Because you remember this is negative 7. So we want to get rid of it by adding 7 to both sides. So you add 7 here, we got rid of it. That's how we get our y. And then you add 7. Yeah. Now, this is positive 2. What do I got to do on both sides? It's already positive. Negative 2. So now these cancel, leaving you with y. Now over here, you're going to have to subtract these fractions.
Now it's y.
Think about it. What fraction can I make the number 2 that has to have a 5 in the denominator? What number divided by 5 is 2?
Oh.
What number divided by 5 is 2?
2.1.
What number divided by 5
Oh, 10.
is 2? So make it 10 over 5.
Not bad. So
Did you see what we did? 9 over 5 minus, we made 2, 10 over 5. Got it?
We did.
Because what's 10 divided by 5? So you can write it as a fraction like that. Now when you subtract that, 9 minus 10, this gives you negative 1/5. So your answer, 1 equals negative 1/5 x minus 1/5.
Did we learn that yet?
No, I'm gonna try to give y'all some numbers so you don't gotta have fractions tonight.
We just